Today we're gonna be talking about a very good episode. A lot of you guys have a lot of questions and have been asking me to put this video together. And the very first question that everyone asks is, how much is the Xion, right? So the Xion is $700 and you can find the Xion on our website and through all the distributors worldwide. You're here on the homepage, you're gonna click in store. And now in the store, you're gonna find all the options. So you can shop for a machine, you can shop for accessories, you can even shop for needles. Under machines, you have more options. So this is just the first option, but you may need more things than just a machine. Perhaps you may need a cable if you don't have one, or a power supply. And this machine takes most tattoo cartridges out there. You gotta filter those that have membranes and those cartridges that don't have a membrane. So right here, this is the Xion cartridge. You can find this cartridge on our website. These cartridges have a membrane. Once you're on the website, again, you're gonna go to store, and then you're gonna click on right here, cartridges, and you have all the configurations available. Now, see this dot right here? That dot represents the round of the needle. So one dot is one round, the 3 liner, and the 3 BP stands for buck pin. That means that the needle is thinner than average. Those others are used to the 0.25, even the 0.2 millimeter diameter needles, or called nano needles. You can actually go with a 0.4 millimeter needle, and you're gonna ensure that you're still going to get a very, very thin stroke or hair stroke. Can I fit those tiny needles? Not the actual small diameter needle, but the actual cartridge that's smaller? No, you can't, because those cartridges have a different locking mechanism. But now, if this part of the cartridge is smaller, obviously it's not even gonna lock. So is this machine for lips, eyeliner, areolas? This machine actually is designed to push all type of work. It is going to be suitable for lips, for eyeliners, for areola restorations, for scars. And we have sold a lot of this machine to people that do scalping. Again, scalping is micropigmentation as well. This machine is probably the one with the most power, but again, you can also control that power. That is the beauty about this machine. Where do I buy the machine? In Europe or Australia or Latin America or in any part of the world? Well, right now we're trying to put the machines in the different regions, but we're also being selected with partners, vendors, distributors that we're working with. So far, we have a few distributors in Europe, like I mentioned before, check the website, and we're adding more in Latin America as well, in Mexico, in Argentina, in Chile. So yeah, there are a lot of distributors coming up every week almost. So most PMU devices are actually imported, and people, when you tell them that this device is made in the United States, they freak out. They're like, wow, no way. So yes, this device is made in the United States, right here in Miami, Florida. It's engineered in Miami, Florida. It's manufactured in Miami, Florida. It's assembled in Miami, Florida. It's tested, fulfilled. Everything is done right here in-house. I'm very proud of that. I'm the engineer behind this machine, so I am very proud of that, and I'm very proud of the team putting this type of devices for you guys right here in America. So yes, the machine has a motor. Is covered for 1-year warranty. That is the warranty from the manufacturer. Most of you guys are not gonna have a problem if you treat the machine properly. Remember, a motor is as good as you treat it. So do not drop the machine, store your machine properly, and the whole 9 yards. So motor is covered by a 1-year warranty. The grip is covered for life. The body of the machine is covered for life. All the housing is covered for life. You can actually send the machine to our facilities here in Miami, and we're gonna service that machine for a small fee. Now, all the service is actually handled right here in the United States. The good thing is that we have a pretty fast turnaround for service. So what is the turnaround to get a machine? That is another question, right? Some people are trying to pay expedite shipping and stuff like that. So let me tell you right now, this machine launched a couple of months ago, and since then we have been going nuts fulfilling orders. Every single machine is built by hand. Every single machine needs to be tested, and once all the stages of testing are passed, is when the machine is going to be delivered. Ideally, we're saying that the machine can take a week to a couple of weeks, so we do not want to rush the production of these products, and it's very important for us to ensure that everything is clear before we ship a machine. If you buy from a distributor, you can get it right away because they have the machine in stock, okay? If I'm not a professional, can I buy the machine? Well, no, you can't. That is plain simple. You have to be a professional cosmetic artist, micropigmentation artist, tattoo artist, PMU artist, whatever you want to call it, scalping artist. You have to be licensed. You have to know what you're doing. And this is something that you do because you're good at it and because you love it. So we're selling to those artists only. Can I use this machine with a Xion power supply? Yes, you can. and you have to buy an adapter that we are going to be listing on the website. It's going to be under accessories. It's a jack adapter that you put at the end of our cable, and that lets you plug it in a Xion power supply. That is a very, very common question, so wanted to address that. Do we provide training? The answer is yes and no. And the reason why is because we are putting a seminar together for those that actually have the machine, those professionals that need additional training on how to use the device. Now, if you are a professional micropigmentation artist that come from another machine, yes, we are going to be drafting some seminars specifically for licensed practitioners. If you're in the industry already, and this is another addition to your setup, yes, you will be able to take some trainings that are going to be announced very, very soon on the website as well. Education right there. So there is going to be a link right here with all the programs that we have going on. Where are the seminar and classes going to be taking place? Okay, again, the seminars about the machines are going to be taking place in Miami, Florida in our facilities, and we're going to be announcing those, and the certification course for those professionals that want to also train other professionals in this device. So that's going to be announced very, very soon. One thing that I can tell you from all the professionals that have came from other machines, that once they adapt to this, they don't want to go back to anything else. Now, this machine has a little bit of heft, okay? It has a little bit of weight, and that is actually what is going to allow you to feel more secure and control your strokes, okay? So don't think of weight as something negative. It actually, in fact, can help you to get better lines, better strokes, and a much more consistent tattooing overall. People are asking me, why is this machine so cheap? You know, we're used to paying like $2,500, $3,000, even $5,000 for a machine. Why is it so affordable? Well, I think that this machine is a machine that $700 is where we have to be at to actually remain in business and get our investment back. I think this machine priced fairly for all of you guys out there that wanna tattoo with a reliable device, and we think that this is what we want to charge. What other people charge is up to other companies. You know, anyone's entitled to charge whatever they want. We are comfortable with a return of our investment at $700 with this machine. Okay, so people are trying to get in touch with customer service and they want to ask questions. So you can write us to service@microbeau.com, and our team is going to be able to assist you with every question you may have. If you untwist, you can actually remove the grip, right? Now, this grip can be put on an autoclave, and it can also be wiped with cold sterilization products. So you can put an autoclave up to 270 degrees Fahrenheit, and never put this on an ultrasonic washer. Every time you're going to sanitize this, use Cavicide wipes or those wipes with Metasite, or you can even take a paper towel and spray the paper towel with a cold sterilization product and wipe it down. Here's the stroke. Now, how do you change the stroke? It's very simple. The machine comes with a little key right here in the box. So you can put this key right here, right? And loosen the screw. Do not remove the screw. Loosen the screw and pull out, and you can replace the cam for the one that comes inside the box, okay? So if you come from a device that it's not this machine, most likely you are already tattooing with a 1.8 or 2 millimeter, like a short stroke, right? The 2.5 is going to give you more penetration with less trauma to the skin. So this is the reason why this is the default stroke that comes with the machine. It's going to allow you to put that color there and get better retention as well. Now, if you feel that after a couple of procedures you do not feel comfortable, then you can go back to the smaller stroke that is inside the box, and that is the 1.8. What is the give? And this machine is the first machine that features the give adjustment. The give adjustment is this thing right here. I am going to show you guys. So the machine has this dial right here, and this dial is what you're going to turn to change how hard the machine hits. When the needle strikes the skin, you can actually dial the give to back off a little bit. So every time you're hitting the skin, this thing has a slight recoil. And that is going to allow you to, again, for those bony areas or those super thin skins that you want to be super gentle, you can have a much softer strike of the skin. So it has an S and an H, and moving it towards the H, you are going to be stiffening the hit of the machine, and moving it towards the S, you're going to be softening the hit. Never put it all the way to the end. Always back off one click. Either you're in the softer setting or the hardest setting. Never all the way to the end, always back off a little bit. The give is going to be something that you're gonna adapt as per your technique, as per your client. It can be modified. What are the ideal parameters for this machine? So ideal parameters, there's no such thing as a number that is going to apply for you guys for one procedures. Like a lot of devices out there, they have the lip, the eyeliner, like if there is only one way to approach the job. So with this machine, you're going to be able to use the full range of voltage between the 5 and the 10.5 volts, okay? So between that range, you're gonna be, the 5 will be like something very, very slow, and the 10 will be something really, really fast. So I recommend you guys start very slow and start picking up the voltage by increments, by small increments, not like by 1 volt, but by 0.1, 0.2, little by little until you find what works best for you. So a lot of people wanna know if they can buy more grips, and yes, we are going to be listing on the website more grips, so you can have some spare grips. You can have them completely autoclaved and use a new grip after every single tattoo. It is going to be up to you guys. At MicroBeau.com, we're going to be carrying permablend pigments, and those are the ones that most of our friends and MicroBeau elite artists are using. So those are going to be available on the website. We're going to have an extensive line of those pigments available for you with a lot of colors. The healing of a procedure is not going to be 100% related to the machine. It's going to be almost entirely about what you're doing with the machine, okay? So it's going to have to do a lot with the power setting that you have, the voltage. It's gonna have to do with the pace, and it's going to have to do with your experience. So I can tell you that because of the stroke options that we have and the give adjustment, that you can actually tell the machine to actually be more gentle automatically, definitely you can use that towards your advantage to get better heal times. Now, can I tattoo with the Xion S? Of course you can tattoo with the Xion S. The Xion S is like the Xion. The only difference that this machine comes with a different color, it's a different cam set, and also we make in a separate production that is a little bit more labor intense because it's smaller, because we produce the Xion and the Xion S in 2 different productions. This is the reason why this one is 700, the other one is 650. This one has a lot of customization for micropigmentation, and it gets done separately. We're gonna be offering different grips, and those grips are gonna become available pretty soon. Now, if you're looking for a bigger version, you can probably go with the Xion, the regular Xion, and purchase additionally the cams. That is going to be my best bet. That one you're gonna be able to buy it at fkirons.com. So thank you very much for watching this video. Should you have any question, make sure to interact in the comments here below. Repost this video once it goes up live. Keep watching this video. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Thank you so much.